Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Good. Let's try that again. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Hey, there we go. Good to see you all. Hope you had a lovely and restful Thanksgiving. I am blessed to have with me here on the Bima Risa Cohen, who will be helping out leading the liturgy and also doing the Devar Torah tonight. So let's join together in singing our opening song, Shalom Aleichem, which you can find on page 142.
Sharet Malachei Elyon Bimelech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Boichem L'Shalom Malachei HaShalom Malachei Elyon Bimelech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Marchuni L'Shalom Malachei HaShalom Malachei HaKadosh Baruch Hu Tzedchem L'Shalom Malachei HaShalom Malachei Elyon Bimelech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
At this point, we'd like to invite Janet Rodolsky up to light the candles. The candle blessing can be found on page 120.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light. Ta Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu, lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who... Oops, that's not good. Anyway, Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik shel Shabbat.
Thank you so much, Janet. Thank you. Sorry. Please turn to the top of page 124. We read together, "We enter this sanctuary to welcome Shabbat. Within these walls, we sit surrounded by numberless generations. Our ancestors built the synagogue as a visible sign of God's presence in their midst. Throughout our long history and our endless wanderings, it has endured, a beacon of truth, love, and justice for all humanity. Its presence guided our ancestors to lives of righteousness, holding up to them a vision of their truest selves. Now we, in turn, come into this sanctuary to affirm the sacredness of our lives. May we enter this place in peace. May holiness wrap around us as we cross this threshold. Weariness, doubt, the flaws within our human hearts, the harshness of the weak, let these drop away at the door. In the brightness of Shabbat, let peace settle upon us as we lift our hearts in prayer. Please turn to page 138 for Lecha Dodi.
Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Pinei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Pinei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor vezachor bidibur echad, Hishmi'anu el ha'miyuchad, Adonai echad u'shemo echad, Leshem u'tiferet v'litzhilah. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha, Ki mekor bracha, Merosh mikelem nesucha, Sof ma'azeh memachshava tichila. Hitoriri, Ki varech kumi ori, ori, shir tameri, kevod Adonai, alalag yachnigla. Boi v'shalom hateret bala, Gam b'simcha uv'tzola, Tochem u'ne'am segula, Boi chala, Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Pinei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Pinei Shabbat nekabela.
Please turn to page 144 for the Chatzi Kaddish.
Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemer Abba, Bi'alma divorach yiduteh v'hamlich machoteh, B'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayet kol bet Yisrael, Bagala, ובזמן קריב והימרו אמן. Shemet haba mevarach, le'alam ulan mehamaya, yitmarach, yitmarach, v'yishtabach, v'yitzpah, v'yitzromam, v'yitnaseh, v'yitatar, v'yitaleh, v'yitalal, shemed kudesha b'richu, le'elamin chol berchata v'shirata, tushpekata v'nechemata, damiran bi'alma, v'imeru. Amen.
Please rise for the Baruch Hu on page 146.
Baruch Hu Adonai, Hamevorach. Baruch Adonai, Hamevorach, Le'olam Vaed.
Please turn to page 148. We read in unison, "Blessed are you, Adonai our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening into being, skillfully opens the gates, thoughtfully alerts the time and changes the seasons, and arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to plan. You are creator of day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai Tzvaot is your name. Ever-living God, may you reign continually over us into eternity. Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings on evening." Please turn to page 150 for Ahava Olam.
Ahavat olam, Bet Yisrael, Amecha Amcha Torah u'mitzvot, chukim u'mishpatim, otanu limadeta, otanu limadeta. Alken Adonai Eloheinu b'shachvenu uv'kumenu nasiach bechukecha v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha u'b'mitzvotecha le'olam vaed. Kim chayenu ve'orach yameinu uvahem nege yomam v'layla, nege yomam v'layla. Tasir mimenu leolamim, Baruch atah Adonai Israel. Shema Israel, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed.
Please be seated.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך. ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בהם, בשבתך בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ובשוכבך ובחומך, וקשרתם לאות ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך. וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Together, you shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. Take to heart these instructions which I charge you this day. Impress them upon your children. Recite them when you stay at home and when you are away, when you lie down and when you get up. Bind them as a sign on your hand, and let them serve as a symbol on your forehead. Inscribe them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. Thus shall you remember to observe all my commandments and be holy to your God. I am Adonai your God, brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I am Adonai, your God. Page 158, the Michamocha.
מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה, אוסף אלה. מלכותך רעוב ענך, מוקי הים לבני משה. מלכותך רעוב ענך, מוקי הים לבני משה ומרים. זזה לי אנו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם לעולם ועד. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה Yosef ele. ונאמר כי פד אדוני את יעקב, וגואלו מיד חזק ממנו. ברוך אתה אדוני, גל ישראל.
Page 159 together. Sing the song of men and women joined in understanding and respect, the song of God's miracles, an earth protected and cherished, a gift for our children and the generations to come, the song of a land once ravaged by war, now quiet and content, her soldiers home, believe no more, the song of a world redeemed, the song of peace. Please turn to page 162 for Vashamru.
Vashamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. בני ובן בני ישראל אותי בני ובן בני ישראל אותי לעולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת וינפש.
Please rise for the tefillah on page 164.
Adonai שפתי תפתח ופי יגיד תהילתך. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו ואמותינו, אלוהי אברהם, אלוהי יצחק ואלוהי יעקב, אלוהי שרה, אלוהי רבקה, אלוהי רחל והולליה, האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומר חסדים טובים, וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה, מלך עוזר ומשיח ומגן. ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיה הכל אתה רב להושיע. מקלקל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בר גבורות ומידו מלך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה לחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
You are holy, your name is holy, and those who are holy praise you every day. Blessed are you, Adonai, the holy God. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. Page 174, Ritzeh. You may be seated.
Ritzeh Adonai Eloheinu be'amecha Yisrael u'tefilatam be'ahava tekabel u'tehilet atzon tamid avodat Yisrael. Yisrael Hamecha El Karov Lechol Kol Ehav Pinel Havadecha Vikanenu Shefach Rochacha
Find favor, Adonai our God, with your people Israel, and accept our prayer in love. May the worship of your people Israel always be acceptable. God, who is near to all who call, turn lovingly to your servants. Pour out your Spirit upon us. Please turn to the top of page 177. We read together. God of goodness, we give thanks for the gift of life, wonder beyond words, for the awareness of soul, our light within, for the world around us, so filled with beauty, for the richness of the earth, which day by day sustains us. For all these and more, we offer thanks. Page 178, Shalom Rav.
Shalom Rav, Al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav, Al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Ki Adon lechol hashalom, ki Adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. V'tov benecha levalech et Amcha Yisrael, bechol et ubechol shah, yishlomecha. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam.
We read together. Grant us peace, your most precious gift, O eternal source of peace. Give us the will to proclaim its message to all the peoples of the earth. Bless our country as a safeguard of peace, its advocate among the nations. May contentment reign within our borders, health and happiness within our homes. Strengthen the bonds of friendship and fellowship among all the inhabitants of every land. Plant virtue in every soul, and may the love of your name hallow every home and every heart. Praised are you, Eternal One, who blesses our people with peace. Baruch atah Adonai, Amvarech Amo Yisrael Bashalom. Before we sing Misha Berach, our prayer of healing, if you know anyone needing of healing, please quietly say their name now.
Mackenzie Pigman, Dave Saltzman, Phoebe Simone.
As a congregation, we are sending healing prayers to Cynthia Bramson, Lynn Jacobs, Joel Leviton, Barb Manley, and Eloise Rapino.
Shabbat avotenu mekor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength who blessed the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misheberach imotenu mekor habracha lehavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
At this time in our service, we take a moment for silent prayer.
Say shalom bimromav, Uyase shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru amen. Yase shalom, Yase shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yase shalom, Yase shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yase shalom, Yase shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yase shalom, Yase shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yase shalom, Yase shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
My sister Amy is the most wonderful human being you could ever hope to meet. She's incredibly kind, generous, fun-loving, smart, and gorgeous to boot. She is an active and encouraging parent to her 2 children, a supportive and loving wife to her husband. She is a pillar of generosity and compassion to all her friends and her entire community. And she's a hardworking, award-winning realtor who's dedicated to her clients. And she does it all with a smile on her face, and she makes it all look effortless. She is amazing, and if you ever need real estate anywhere in the greater Boston area, let her know. And you don't have to take my word for it. This opinion of Amy was ratified last year, June 23rd, 2021, by the Massachusetts Commission when they presented Amy, my sister, with the Women's Annual Commonwealth Heroine Award. My sister was recognized as a heroine by the state of Massachusetts for co-founding Belmont Helps, an organization that helps people with masks, food, medicine, and other life-saving needs. And if you don't believe me or the state of Massachusetts when I tell you that Amy is amazing, because she is, you can go ahead and ask my mother, who's here today. I didn't always think my sister was amazing. When we were kids, sometimes we fought. Or rather, sometimes we didn't fight. I'm embarrassed to say that our fights not only involved screaming, but they also got physical. And I'm mortified to say that we would pull each other's clothing, we'd pull each other's hair, and sometimes we'd even lick each other. I know, it's weird. I don't get it either, but I remember it happened. As a kid, when I thought about Amy, I would be overcome with emotion, intense anger and jealousy. And now, when I think about Amy, I am overcome with emotion, intense respect and love. How did that happen? Forgiveness. I mean, it might have a little to do with emotional maturity too, but today I'm going to talk about forgiveness. Forgiveness is one of the messages of this week's Torah portion, Toldot. In this week's Parshat, Rebekah has twins, Jacob and Esau. Jacob steals Esau's birthright, and Esau gives Jacob his blessing in exchange for some stew. I mean, it was lentil porridge, but still. When Isaac plans to bless Esau, his firstborn, Rebekah and Jacob trick Isaac into blessing Jacob. Esau threatens to kill Jacob, so Jacob runs away to Haran. In Parshat Vayishlach, when Jacob and Esau meet again after 20 years, Jacob, who's now known as Israel, bows 7 times. Esau approaches Jacob with a buoyant spirit and a warm embrace and falls on his neck and kisses him. And they cried. Esau refuses Israel's gifts at first, and Israel insists, saying, "If I find favor with you, then accept my present from my hand, for truly to see your face is like seeing the face of God." My story of sibling rivalry turned sibling love is not unique. I have seen similar stories played out many times. And now, my own children fight, or rather, sometimes they don't fight. In all seriousness, I see my children maturing daily. They fight less all the time. There are many days now that they don't fight at all. And I find comfort knowing that someday they will forgive each other, and one will say, "Truly, to see your face is like seeing the face of God." I just hope that day comes soon. I'm confident that if Esau and Jacob can get along after Jacob stole Esau's birthright and Isaac's blessing, and after Esau threatened to kill Jacob, my children can get along too. Mahatma Gandhi said, "The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong." I sometimes say to my children, if you hold on to your anger towards your brother in order to hurt him, it will. But it will hurt you more. When we forgive another person, it eases stress on that other person, but it diminishes our own stress even further. As Maya Angelou said, it's one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself to forgive. Forgive everybody. If you want to mature as a human, forgiveness is a fast track to psychological growth. Maybe there is someone you are holding a grudge against. Maybe there is someone you are angry with. Maybe you have good reason to be angry with them. Maybe they did something terrible to you. If so, you don't have to spend lots of time with them. But you owe it to yourself to forgive them. Shabbat Shalom. I'd like to, it's time for announcements.
So I get to be your friendly board representative again. All right, announcements. Men's Chavurah will meet at 7 p.m. on November 30th. Mark your calendars and join us Sunday, December 11th, 3 p.m. for our winter concert called That's Entertainment. It's going to be a performance of a variety of singers, art song, opera arias, Broadway show tunes, all BGSU friends and students of Dr. Jane Schoenmaker Rogers. Reception to follow. We'll ask that also you could bring hats and gloves, warm socks, scarves, etc. We're going to be doing a winter clothing drive. Also, come to the concert and then stick around, because that same day, December 11th at 5, is the Temple's Hanukkah Bash. So make your reservations at the office. Again, that's Sunday, December 11th from 5 to 7:30. Be sure to check your email on Wednesdays for Temple Talk, which will outline everything that's coming up in the week and find the latest news of upcoming events and programs. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Please rise for the Aleinu on page 586.
There we go.
עלינו לשבח להלון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וכל עלינו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא.
Please be seated and turn to page 591. We read together. May we gain wisdom in our lives, overflowing like a river with understanding. Loved each of us for the peace we bring to others. May our deeds exceed our speech, and may we never lift up our hand, but to conquer fear and doubt and despair. Rise up like the sun, O God, over all humanity. Cause light to go forth over all the lands between the seas, and light up the universe with the joy of wholeness, of freedom, and of peace.
ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו ושמו אחד ושמו אחד.
Page 597. Our thoughts turn to those who have departed this earth, our own loved ones, those whom our friends and neighbors have lost, the martyrs of our people whose graves are unmarked, and those of every race and nation whose lives have been a blessing to humanity. As we remember them, we meditate on the meaning of love and loss, of life and death. Today we remember the yahrzeits of the following people: Bertha Adelstein, Milton Adler, Dorothy C. Baer, Emily S. Buter, Mildred R. Blackstone, Jeffrey Kahn, Joe Coughlin, Samuel Kronstein, Marjorie Emmerman, Benjamin Fain, Miriam Freeling, Jack L. Friedlander, Ida Herman, Sarah G. Kaufman, Rosabelle M. Clevens, Estelle G. Koch, Barry Levin, David Levin, Robert Levy, Goldie Parnas, Bessie H. Starsky, Sammy Thau, Bertha F. Tratner, Barry Vincent, Dorothy Wagner, and Mark A. Wittersheen, and the recent deaths of Rena Mann and Cecile Unetin. Please rise for the Kaddish, page 598. Yitkadal, Yitkadash, Shemei Rabbah,
Bielma devarach irute v'amlich malchute, b'hayechon u'v'yomechon, v'chaye dechol Beit Yisrael,
Agala uvizman kari v'yimaru, Amen. Yehi Shemei Rabbah mivarach, leolam umei omaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yigromam v'yitnaseh. Yithadar v'yithaleh v'yithalal shemei tekudesha barichu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata amiran be'alma v'yamru amen yehi shlam rara min shamaya v'chayim aleinu v'al Yisrael v'yamru amen Oseh shalom b'mramav u'ya'aseh shalom Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, Yamru, Amen. Please turn to, in Kalahenu, or do we side of Mayafe Hayom?
The Mayafe Hayom.
Okay. Mayafe Hayom. I'm not sure the page.
Shabbat Shalom, Mayafe Hayom. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat
May you have a peaceful Shabbat. And at this time, I'd like to invite you to join us for Kiddush in the hallway. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody.